TGIM. Thank God it's Monday. We're about to have a very productive week. Fashion entrepreneurs, hope you're ready. Fashion entrepreneurs, what's up? I'm the Grindpreneur, Justin Hall, also the admin over our t-shirt startup and apparel group. So we get this question a lot, or at least I get it. Everyone says, what kind of equipment do you use? I'm trying to start up, I'm trying to press some t-shirts, I'm trying to start my own clothing brand. What do I use? So I wanted to answer all of those things. I don't mind answering them over again, but we're going to answer them one time. I'm going to put all the links in the comment sections of our group. But if you have any other questions, feel free to ask me. But biggest question, I've probably answered this 5 times this week. What heat press do I use? So guys, I use the basic Fassier Studio heat press. It is $169 on Amazon. It works great for me. This is a 16 by 20 press. And like I said, $169. There's a lot of presses that are a lot more expensive, but I recommend this. I've had no problem. I've had used presses, I've had secondhand presses, I've had the swivel presses, I've had smaller presses that all honestly did not even work as good as this. My main thing is I'm always balling on a budget. So I want to tell you the best thing you can do for the best price. So at $169, this is the best price you're going to do. Now, because this is one of the lower end presses, even though all your press has to do is heat up, I still recommend investing in a temperature and a thermometer, laser thermometer. Literally $8 or $9 on Amazon. I'll put the link to that. This is best because even though it does have a temperature gauge, there's times where the temperature can be off, and I just want to make sure with certain things I'm pressing that it is correct. Now, I will say this. I'm a little bit different than some of you that are starting a brand or selling t-shirts for apparel. Most of the things I print up here in my makeshift office are not for sale, not for resale. What I'm doing is I'm testing out a design, testing out an idea. So once I press it, I'm going to put it on the model. I'm going to shoot some product photography. I'm going to see if it works on my Instagram, see if it works on my Snap. And then if the idea works from there, I take it and maybe get it screen printed for more copies. Or if I know I'm going to sell 10 or 20, I will use the good old press and press them out from there. So next, guys, take you over to the Cameo 3 Silhouette. I believe this was $250. Once again, I like the Silhouette. I know you can go with the Cricut, essentially does the same thing. But for me, this is what I use to cut the vinyl. I don't cut a lot, so normally I buy my vinyl by the sheet. I go to a great place here in Atlanta, GA called JSI Designs, where I can buy a sheet for $1 or $2 and I can probably make, depending on the design, 2 to even 4 t-shirts with that one sheet. So with the Silhouette, it's a double cutter. Like I said, this one is $269. I was at the time and still am very much so balling on a budget. I actually went to QVC.com, but you also have HSN, which is homeshoppingnetwork.com too. I did this in 5 installments of $50 because I needed one to print some shirts up right away. So I knew for $50 I could get started. I paid the one time $50. They sent it to me, and then I paid $50 each month for the next 4 months, and I had my press right away. My goal is, guys, if you can make something pay for itself, that's the best way you want to start. I've been asked what kind of computer I use. Guys, I'm using a 4-year-old Asus. I have not upgraded to a Mac yet. That is my goal. But this works. They connect, compatibility. The Silhouette comes with the Silhouette Studio design. So you can design everything, create your ideas, print them backward to do everything. And it works great with my Asus. That's probably 5 years old almost now, this PC. But for me, it works great. I use all of that, and literally everything else I do is probably from my smartphone. So with my smartphone, I'm going to take product photography, I'm going to take model photography, and we'll probably do a video on some of that next as well. But my main goal is, I want to show you guys these things. So if you're at 250, you already have your own laptop, and you're at 160 for this, you can potentially get started for around $400 just with equipment. And you might not even need the whole $400 if you can purchase one of these items on time, print you 10 shirts, sell them to hopefully make all this equipment pay for itself. And that's what we do here with Brolic, which is my brand. And so what I want to say to our apparel design group, guys, first of all, if you have any other questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, send me a message me, DM me, leave it on the page. I want to know what else I can answer for you guys. I want to do a better job of interacting because our group has grown so much. I want to interact with you guys. So let me know what I can do, what I can answer. I think next we're going to do some product photography, and everything you're going to see I do is on a budget. Like I said, we are all balling on a budget. We all have mortgages, school lunch to pay for, books, children, college, whatever it is that we're all paying for in our lives, and we're trying to grow our business. So after our 9 to 5, we're clocking in for our 6 to 12 to try to grow that empire itself. So I understand we got to do what we can on a dime and on a budget. So we're going to be going over these things. Guys, I'm going to show you how to do some. I think we really will do some product photography, some test runs to show how I get stuff up on Instagram, how I get it on Snapchat, and make my designs look like $1 million, even though I shot it myself in my basement. So one last thing, November, second week in November, we are running an Atlanta Business of Fashion event. That's going to be great. We're going to actually have live manufacturers in our room talking to us, where you can actually physically talk to a manufacturer and walk your products into their factories. We're going to have designers. We're going to have people who, if you need something cut or sew, if you need not a press kit, but if you need a tech package, we can show you how to do the tech package. We're going to do all of your marketing. We're going to go over budgeting. You're going to walk into this 6-hour class on a Saturday morning and literally leave by the end of the day with all the tools you'll need to start your manufacturing or start your company literally that night. And so all of the things I do are to give back and to make sure that all the tools that no one gave me offhand, I can definitely give to you guys. Where do you go to find a manufacturer? How do you get a tech kit? How do you get something printed? How do you get a one-off? Or if you know your design's going to sell, how do you manufacture 100 of them at the best price possible? Guys, we're going to do all that, and I'm going to have a lot of great giveaways because I want to make sure a lot of you are able to make it to our next program here in Atlanta. But for now, leave me any comments, questions. Let me know what you want us to talk about next. And until then, I'll see you guys next time.